Hey guys, you're watching Dr.Squiggles here, and today we're doing a Let's Play on Mountain Blade 2 Warband. We're going to be picking the Empire themselves, personally, because I prefer the idea of having a lot of siege engines, because they weren't in the last game. Everybody else has their, unique benefits, with some of them like 20% less penalty in the snow. Me. I think all around the Empire has some of the better buffs. I'm looking for a guy with a Widow's Peak. I don't know why, but the idea of having Widow's Peaks is kind of appealing. Okay, anyways, now that we got that done, this whole current build that I'm going to be running is going to be leadership and medicine focus. I'm going to hit pretty heavy early on with the leadership perks, and then I'm going to be leveling into medicine. Only because when you first start off, I don't think the need to save the lives of really crappy soldiers matters as much. But having a whole, Zergling army of, I don't know, Empire peasants seems really useful. So urban merchants, because +1 to charm, +1 to trade, and +1 to the social skills specifically. Let's see. Other point to social. Clearly just hitting that social up. Now, I'm grabbing this one because I like the idea of crossbows and engineering. Personally, because since we're going to be so aggressively weak with our overall combat skills, I think a crossbow is going to be a good fit. I don't like using a bow because of the whole, like, dis-escalating accuracy bonus that you have when you're playing. And when you're trying to aim and fire. Got the squiggles up in here. Or, there we go. And we're going to put this on normal. Now that I have the sound back on, we're going to hopefully get by this tutorial. I don't really want to. Goddamn it! I don't want to do tutorial. It's the same in both Mountain Blade games. So we're just gonna leave. I know how to fight. Kind of. Okay, go back to training. Leave. Now, before we do anything, you're low on food. There's a village north of here where you can buy some provisions and find some help. You're a better rider than I, so I'll let you do the way. It's my brother speaking. Please. The little circle I'm going to assume is any town you have like a quest in. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize there were going to be so many features disabled in the tutorial. Well, here, I guess. Big ass mood. So we need food, and after that we need to find some men to come with us. The headman here can probably help us. Let's try and find them. Kind of weird that they started us facing the wrong direction of which way we're going. Now, if you hit the left alt button, it brings up the overall like where you're supposed to be going for any quests you had, and highlights any notable characters in each town. Hedman Jameson? Jamon? Jamon? Janon? Janon? These old European names, I never understood them. Hi, my name is Jay, head of the village. What brings you here? We need help. Some raiders have taken my younger brother and sister captive. I think they may have passed this way. They got your people too? I'm sorry to hear that. Those bastards have always done a bit. I've done a bit of killing and looting in these parts as well. I think they've gone north. I reckon that there's a few folk around here who will join you in going after them if you pay them for their gear. Yeah, that's how it always goes. Once you meet your preparations, come talk to me again. I have a task for you if you're going after the raiders. Okay. And if you hold tab, it brings up any map you're currently in. So buy products, we're gonna get that wool. We're gonna buy all the grain they have, all 3 of them. Recruit troops, recruit all. So they gave us $1,000, that ain't too bad. Brother, we finished our preparations. Let's go to the headman again. And he said we may have a task for us. We could use his friendship. That sounds weird. I do like the new interface for the game. Before it was really clunky, and I like the fact that they have all the important guys on the top of the bar when you click on the town. Glad to see you found what you needed. Now that matter I mentioned earlier. There's a wandering doctor who comes through here from time to time. The name of Takios? Treats people for free. We're pretty fond of him. Well, last we saw him was a few days ago. He was carrying some sort of chest, which was very mysterious about. He was on some sort of quest, he said, though he wouldn't tell us more. He set off to the road just a few hours before the raiders came through here. Well, he's not really the worldly type, just kind of fellow who'd stumbled into a trap and let himself be captured. We're worried about him. If you keep an eye out for him and tell Takios, we'd be very grateful. Maybe if he's alive and well, he'll see to a little more. He'll tell you a little more about his quest. Today's not my day for reading out loud. No. Okay, so raiders. So naturally it's gonna be 6 versus 8. We have like 2 hero guys. They're looters. We're not gonna. Oh, we're all in cavalry too. So up here, your F keys, go ahead and give out orders, and your 1 through 0 keys, select individual groups, whether it be soldiers, everyone.
Everyone, attack!
Oh shit! That low-ass endurance is really not showing well. At least we got a bow. Oh, I really wish he started off with a crossbow, but I feel like one pebble to the face is gonna kill me. I love how I get hit by a rock and gained level. Okay, got some renown, got some morale, got 2 prisoners, we'll sell those later. And as far as loot goes, this is really nice, the side by side, but it looks like we are better than all that shit. So we're gonna just sell it. We're gonna stay in the back this time. Now that I actually have a bow, we should have paid attention. Oh, they heal people. So normally between battles, it takes a couple days to get healed, depending on how your medicine skill is. And mine's not that high, so I guarantee you it's not mine healing me so quickly. Probably the effect of the tutorial. Ooh, right in the back of the head. So how are you guys doing during this whole virus outbreak and pandemic? It's been a little trying for me because I personally like working. I'm a low-key workaholic. And this whole not being able to go to work has been fucking killing me. And we've won. So 7 renown, 0.7 renown, 0.9 morale. Got some more prisoners. We're gonna keep a little chain gang going around. Got some more random loot.
Attack!
So I think all the attribute points that we get for now on, I'm gonna put intelligence. And then after I max out charisma, we're gonna go straight for medicine. Because we're gonna hit that we're a doctor thing pretty hard. Oh shit. I really want a crossbow. Ooh. I do like this kind of shield though. It reminds me of like Folkreath from Skyrim. Ooh, we got another prisoner. So I do genuinely enjoy these games like this. Ooh, notification. We have you rescue several prisoners that the raiders have been dragging along. They look parched and exhausted. You give them a bit of water and bread, and after a short while, one of them staggers to his feet and comes over to you. Bet this is the doctor. Yeah, oh god, it looks like Mudahar. Mudahar. Anyways, I don't know who you are, but I'm in your debt. These brigands would have marched us to his deaths. I don't know why I said. I don't know why I thought munched. I was like, oh god, this is getting real kinky, really unnecessarily quickly. My name's Tenchikos. I'm a doctor by trade, but was on, well, a bit of a quest. Now that I'm thinking, I'm not really made for this kind of thing. I was with a caravan, and they just came out with, they just came out of the brush. We were surrounded and outnumbered, so we gave up. I figured they'd keep us alive, if just for a ransom. But then they started flogging us along the top, flogging us along top speed? That sounds terrifying. That sounds downright terrifying. Without any water. And I was just about to drop. I could feel the signs of heat stroke creeping up, and I told them, but they just flogged me more. If your group hadn't come along, maybe... What? Maybe I have a way to think... Maybe I have a way to think you properly. What? Wow. Why am I so dumb today? We've been looking for two children captured by the raiders. Could you tell us anything? I'm afraid I haven't seen any children, but after our caravan was attacked, the chief of the raiders, one that they called Ragnaros, took and rode off with our more valuable belongings, including a chest that I had. I really want to know what's in that chest. He seemed to be controlling more than one band of raiding around here. If that's a lot, if this lot has your kin, I think he'd be the one to know. Also, since I have nothing of value left to repay you or to help, you can take this. If you do catch up with us and defeat that ruffian, you may be able to recover my chest. It contains a valuable ornament which I was told could be of great value. If you know where to sell it. I wonder if it's gonna be like a family crest or something. I was trying to find out more about it, but as I say, I've had all my urge for traveling flogged out of me. Right now, I just don't think I'd venture more than 20 paces from a well as long as I live. It doesn't look like much, and I suspect it's a lot would, and I suspect this lot would give it away for a few coins. Okay, the ornament he's talking about. But I got it from a mercenary who I traded once, and swore it was related to the Nezaristis folly. I wonder what that's going to be about. This quest is already opening up to more than I was expecting. The old Mountain Blade storyline, I believe the opening was the tutorial was very, very brief. You saved a trader, I believe it was, from a group of bandits, and that was, I vaguely remember, that's all about it. That was it, this whole opening storyline is that one blam. You hired a few guys, they walked you through the overall tutorial, and that was done. I don't know what that means, except that the Nazarenes was, of course, an emperor who died in battle some years back. Maybe you can find out its true value. Quest completed. Find a hideout. Thanks for saving me again. I hope our path will come across again. And there's the hideout. Let's see. Quests. Okay, go find the hideout. Character. We'll get 3 skill points. Guess I'm a master leader now. Small can be posted daily. Medium. Oh, okay. So I'd rather have the medium boost 1 to 3 day. Tier 1 to 3 troops as opposed to a small boost every day. If you've never played the game before, the baseline troops die very easily, and getting them ranked up as quickly as possible is in your best interest. Trade. Some equipment for 5% more, or selling trade goods. Well, I think we'll have more trade goods. We'll have more equipment throughout the game, I do believe, but I think the trade goods will probably sell for a lot more. And I want to go into this whole. I want to dive into this blacksmithing. Or do I? I think I'm going to go with the gear. And as far as we got 2 levels in charm. So let's see. Personal. Every time you meet a new lord, you have a 10% chance of getting 2 reputation. 15 reduced border penalty. Let's get that more money. Let's get that money! Plus 1 renown every time we do a quest or anything resolved. 20% more renown from battles. Well, I think the renown from battles will be helping us a little more throughout the course of the game. I'm sad we don't have any attribute points, though. Okay, let's go hit up this hideout. I don't know what that was. By the way, just because everybody needs to know, I got the new Animal Crossing Switch, and I'm very happy with it. I love Animal Crossing. It's a great game. I think Isabel's just adorable. Isabel? Or Isabella? Isabel. Got my trusty bow. So I think, as far as the next episode goes, I'm going to try and hire 2 followers that aren't just basic troops. Try and get a small actual garrison leveled up a bit. And I want to get a fucking crossbow so badly! And here's this low athletic skill paying off. I am moving slower than dog shit down a cold hill. Not a very steep hill to be very clear, because if it was like that, I'd probably just roll down pretty quickly. Guys, please slow down. Let me kill somebody. This music's kind of, Why are they so much faster than I am? There's probably like 1 person left, and I won't even see them. I'm kind of excited to see what kind of troops the Empire has. I'm really hoping they have, strong basic footmen with a very strong like archery backbone. I know that the Nord equivalent, by the way, this game I do believe takes 200 years before or after the previous game. I have to look up into it. Look, gain a point in tactics. But yeah, the Nords, they had really heavy armor with really, really strong Huskarls. Ooh. So this comes through my place of business. Killing my employees. I've heard you took a little brother and sister. Where are they? Good heavens, I need a better description of that. My men have harvested, Jesus Christ, dozens of little brats in this region. Quite good for hunting grounds. Already sent most of them south to the slave market. I know though. Since your hunt for your kin is fruitless, how about you clear off and I save your lives? And save your own lives. Either that or I force you to lick the blood off, the blood you've spilled with your tongues. Or you and I could settle this one-on-one. I don't duel slavers, mostly because it's it'd be a bad idea. I'm very weak. I just shot one of my men in the back. Ooh! He got an arrow to the face! How is he not dead? Okay, we won. That was, way to go, guys, because God knows it wasn't anything to do with me. Well, I recognize defeat when I see it. If I want to be your captive, let me do this myself. I'm Raganos. You haven't cut my throat yet, which is a wise move. I'm sure I can find a way to be worth more to you alive than dead. You better help us get my brother and sister back, or he'll be swung from a tree. Jesus Christ. Oh, you need my help, alright, if you want to get them back. Alive, that is. Ho ho ho. See, my boys have some pretty specific instructions about what to do if there's a rescue attempt. Sure, we're going on the road. Remember, if I drop dead of exhaustion or drown in some river, that's it for you little deers. I don't expect a cozy palanquin now, but but you'd best not make it too hard of a trip for me. Whew. They got me some raiders. No loot. I didn't even read that. Jeez. Thanos. Thanos! I was hoping to find more treasure here, but I think business wasn't going too well for Ragnaros and his gang. I found a strange looking metal piece though. It doesn't look too valuable, but it could be the artifact Tenchikos was talking about. Maybe we can sell it for one of the noble clans for a hefty price. Alright then, let's get on the road. I have a better idea. We would have a better chance if we split up now. I'll take Raganos and go find the slave market and look for a way to free our children. Free the children, not our kids. That'd be weird. However, we must be careful not to endanger their lives. It could be better if we just buy them. We need our purses full for that though. And his work comes selling the item. Okay. I need to take these men with us. Ragnar was a slippery one, but I don't want him getting away. So we need to raise money for ransom for the little ones? Indeed. Okay, let's go get some money. Tankikos said it could be worth a fortune to the right person if you manage not to get killed. If he's telling the truth, you must be careful. Never reveal it. Never reveal that it might. Never reveal that you might have it, but try and understand its value and how it can be sold. Today is not my day. Jeez. I might have that coronavirus, that Pepsi flu people have been talking about. One more thing, when you're talking to nobles and other people of importance, try and present yourself as someone from a distant but distinguished family. What is your family name? Well, Squigs, obviously. Squig sounds like an STD. Aha, the very important Squigs line. You can use your family name if you'd like to and make up a new one. You'd have a better chance of attaining an audience nobles, and it would be easier for you to find by asking around. That's probably true. Okay then. Ooh, let's see. What banner symbol do I have? I want something that's kind of regal, but also... Okay. These pagan signs. A scorpion would be kind of cool. The rose. Little flower. The stubbiest sword I've ever seen. Okay, I like this. This seems interesting, and it's going to be red or black? Pink. I'm going to be kind of edgy with a bit of red, a bit of black with, ooh, I like that. It's definitely gonna, it pops! Get on the road now. Once I've located the little ones, I'll come find you. The tutorial is over. Okay. So let's see, what do we have? Rebuild your clan, increase your dinars by 1,000, your overall cash to 2,000, grow your party to 20 men, reach clan tier 1, so another 28 renown, hire one companion. So I think for the next episode, we're going to be trying to hit all of these, but the renown. Because I vaguely remember, at least inside Mountain Blade 1, renown took quite a bit of time to build. If you're doing quests and stuff, you get very small doses until you start getting large doses. There was really no in between. Oh, with all that being said, this is Morgan, and I guess the doctor's out.